residents of Chongwe district in the senior chieftaincy commission of the Soli-speaking people have rejected the proposed nuclear plant they recently heard government wants to put up in the area. The meeting was characterized by drama, with the Higher Education Minister Prof Nkandu Luo being accused of benefiting from a piece of land in Chongwe. A team of experts had a tough time trying to convince chieftaincy commission subjects who strongly opposed the project. The residents say government did not engage them in its initial plans of constructing the said nuclear plant to make them understand the impact on the local people. They have since advised government to look for another place to conduct nuclear activities. Now our reporter Makana Fukwe was in Chongwe, files in this report.
Tuesday morning, February 20th, 2018, headmen and other residents of Chongwe district gathered to hear from experts about proposed construction of a nuclear facility in Silverest area within Chongwe. They did not only want to hear terminologies from the technocrats, but to understand how it would operate, the impact of implementing it, subsequently make submissions on the said government project. Many of these residents, including their traditional leader, Senior Chieftainess Mokamambo Nkomesha, are not clear whether it is a nuclear school, a nuclear research center, or a nuclear plant, because they were not engaged in the initial plans.
We had invited the Honorable Member of Parliament first to come and explain to us the rumor that we were hearing. What was it? So that we know we are put in the picture. We are going to discuss this matter free, whether it will be in a friendly manner, if there will be sharp reaction because people are not happy about it.
Present in this meeting, which was held at Chongwe District Council Chamber, was Area Member of Parliament Jafin Mwakalombe, Opposition United Progressive People UPP leader Dr. Xavier Chishemba, as well as Minister of Higher Education Professor Nkandu Luo. Earlier, Chieftainess Nkomesha demanded that only the experts led by Ruben Katebe should speak to her people and not Professor Luo. The minister protested, threatened to leave, forcing the traditional leader to revisit her decision.
She's a policy maker in the ministry. And these are the implementers, and these are the experts, and these are the advisors.
It's important that we put it in record and straight. Otherwise, if I were not allowed to correct the impression, then I may as well leave and leave the experts to be presented. Treatment of our cancer patients comes from work of nuclear research. When you are told go for a CT scan, the patient has been found with cancer, they are going for radiation. That is what we are trying to do in this country.
Further trying to convince the residents was leader of the team of experts, Mr. Katebe. His effort was short-lived because of his resolve to use technical jargon, which seems to have offended the people.
Only means can sterilize such a product is by using gamma radiation, because gamma radiation has got so much energy to penetrate.
It will not help us. Exactly. To come here, we are talking about gamma radiation. To the people who are here who do not understand what you are talking about.
As much as I appreciate, of course, the fertilizer, the X-ray in the hospital and everything, but really those technical details will not help us. I think, in my view, the most important thing why you have seen all these people is a question of the same nuclear, whether it's a school or research. Okay? Yes. Second, where is it?
Now time for submissions, and the first coming from Oliver Kachepa, a former Chongwe constituency chairman, was a direct hit on Professor Nkandu Luo.
Soon we shall talk of a nuclear plant which needs water. Why can't you take it to Chirundu or Siafong? Huh? So please have a matters heart. These people you are seeing here, they are hungry. These are the people who voted for the party. Why can't you use that kind of small piece of land and give them instead of trying to fight each other? We are not doing ourselves any benefit by trying to fight ourselves. Honorable Simusa gave us that land when you were there yourself, and you also a beneficiary on that place.
Benefited from the land. If not, I'll sue him, because this thing of the...
Shortly after the incident, an announcement was made that the Minister of Higher Education be excused as she had to rush back to Lusaka for other duties. On her way out, Professor Luo decided to take on Mr. Oliver Kachepa again, with threats of dragging him to court. She left the building showered with insults from a group of youths. Chongwe residents resumed making submissions in the council chamber.
It's the Minister of Education who is believed to be behind this. So even if I talk, it will be pointless.
Clarify. Is it advanced medicine or bomba or child?
No projects should be done against the people. That is the essence of politics.
Oh yes. Zakapanga Chongwe, a no-go area for such people, for such politicians. Yes. But it's very disappointing. They are there on top, they are eating.
If the project was discussed with the people, I think would have been speaking a different story. But we haven't accepted because we didn't know, as everybody has alluded to.
Chieftainess and commercial subjects have strongly rejected the proposed nuclear activities in their area, and she seems to have no choice but to support her people's decision.
The people themselves, they said no.
Chongwe MP Jafen Mwakalombe has assured the message will be conveyed to relevant authorities. And the gathering was concluded by placard carrying, indicating rejection of the nuclear project. Nkandu Luo, MUVI-TV News, Chongwe District.